It's Tuesday, December 17th here in Seoul, and this is your daily news from Korea Now. I'm Debbie Wan.
China and Russia have proposed a draft United Nations resolution on Monday that would lift some sanctions off of North Korea. According to Reuters, the draft calls on the UN Security Council to lift sanctions affecting inter-Korean rail and road projects, as well as North Korean exports of statues, seafood, and textiles. It also calls on a ban to be lifted on North Koreans working abroad and the termination of a requirement to repatriate all North Korean workers by December 22nd this year. Reuters said it was not clear when and if the draft resolution could be put to a vote by the 15-member Security Council. In order to pass, a resolution needs 9 votes in favor and no vetoes by the US, France, Britain, China, or Russia. China and Russia said their proposal was made for humanitarian purposes to help improve the livelihoods of civilians living in North Korea and to encourage talks between Pyongyang and Washington. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump said Monday that he would be disappointed if something was in the works in North Korea and that the U.S. is watching the regime very closely. His comments come after North Korea carried out a second presumed engine test in less than a week last Friday. Tensions have been on the rise ahead of a year-end deadline set by the North, after which the regime has hinted at resuming nuclear or long-range missile tests. On Monday, U.S. Special Envoy for North Korea, Stephen Biegun, called on the North to come to the negotiating table and offered to meet with North Korean officials during his stay in Seoul. He also warned the North against acting out, saying the U.S. is fully aware of the strong potential for North Korea to conduct major provocations in the days ahead, but such actions will be most unhelpful in achieving the lasting peace on the Korean peninsula. The head of South Korean broadcaster JTBC has apologized to the public for its report on a potential lawsuit between BTS and its agency last week, as the story turned out to be false. Son Seok-ki, the head of JTBC, who also anchors the channel's flagship newscast called JTBC Newsroom, made the apology on air last night. On December 9th, JTBC made an exclusive report saying BTS is considering filing a lawsuit against its own agency, Big Hit Entertainment, over profit-sharing issues. But a week later, on December 16th, JTBC reported that after doing a follow-up coverage on that story, it found almost no possibility of a legal dispute happening between BTS and Big Hit. And right after the update on the story last night, Son expressed regret over the fact that JTBC filmed the agency's office without permission during the course of reporting the case. He also said that JTBC humbly and sincerely accepts the criticism that it was too ahead of itself in reporting on a situation where no legal action was taking place.
And those are your top stories for today. For full-length articles, you can check out our official website, linked down below. As always, don't forget to subscribe to Korea Now for more daily updates.